I will edit my previous chapters and so on, but there's other side of this coin. That was a new revelation for me today. How do I know if I should put trigger warnings? I mean, a lot of things can be labeled as trigger. What am I writing? But yes, generally I can live without it. That's for sure. Everything has to connect together. Wow. Hi. So this is my weekly recap. This week is without any kind of huge revelation, new writer's achievement, or anything similar. This week is plain, more or less. I mean, it's truly just like most of the writing weeks. Well, I didn't do world building, but I do not regret it, because I see that world building is world building. It's good, but the core thing is something that's now my headache. So this video will definitely be short, because, well, first of all, it's terribly late, and second is because I mean, I did huge things, but not so detailed, so it won't actually take me a lot of time to share about them with them, about them. Yes, first thing first, 35,000 words, 167. Yes, my word count once again got shortened, because I once again edited from top to the bottom and cut it out a lot of things. Yes, okay, so the thing is, when I thought people said don't edit your first draft, I only thought that they meant that even if you see like obvious mistake which you could fix right away, so you just don't pay attention to it and you just write further. Well, I don't agree with it, because if I see that I can fix it right now and it's a small thing, then I will fix it right now. I mean, I can forget about it, and 2 seconds to fix it. I am editing, I will edit my previous chapters and so on, but there's other side of this coin, because there's one thing when you write and you notice, for example, well, maybe because I honestly don't know. I don't know even why. I don't know how it happened. I just was reading my prologue and saw it went down, and here I am again in 12th chapter, edited from top to bottom. Yeah, so I understand it more or less, like why they say it, because it's such a rabbit hole, because I think I don't know what should I do with it, if we are being honest, because in one hand I cannot not fix mistakes when I see them, yet I can't write further. So I have no idea what should I do. Any tips that would save me, if you have any. So that's what's on editing. If you watched my previous videos, like maybe 2 or 3 videos before, I was saying that I can't write that 13th chapter. Like, I was complaining that I saw it, I vividly saw it, but now when time has come for me to write it, I can't even, I'm like a blank list. I have no idea what, where, how, and all of those things. I suffered, and never it happened before. I mean, I have chapters, there were days when I wrote like 2 chapters per day. Well, with my chapter count it's weird, but it did happen. Once I finished 2 chapters in a day. Well, and that chapter is still existing. But with this 13th chapter, that was something new, because and I got kind of depressed, like nothing like this happened before. I mean, I struggled to come up with prologue, because I knew I need one, because with world building and so on, but I wasn't pushing it through, and I thought, well, if I don't manage, then there will be no prologue, then it will be just first chapter. But here, I mean, 13th chapter is 13th chapter, whatever that chapter is. But with prologue, it was a bit different thing. I had just no idea from where should I start. I had that desire, but I just never saw it. And then I had this small glimpse, and that idea and that narrator, and it all kind of got tangled up. I don't know, if you're curious, I could make, if you would want to know, if you write me in the comments, if you're curious, I can make a video, for example, where I read maybe full prologue, or maybe 3 pages. I still have no idea how much is appropriate or safe, but I would love to share with it. If you want to hear it, I could definitely do that. So I would just like to share with something more than just me talking about writing, but actually that I wrote and I'm actually proud of. Because actually prologue is something I am proud of. Because prologue is nothing alike any other parts of my book. Yes, if you want to know, just write, even just one person, that would be great. That will be all it takes. Back to 13th chapter, I decided I will not read 13th chapter. So I had these 2 kind of issues. First, I didn't know how I should finish 12th chapter and how I should begin 13th. Just to figure out that I didn't need to finish 12th chapter and I didn't need to begin 13th. So I just can continue with that 12th chapter. That was a new revelation for me today. Had this whole headache on, I thought I need to change a point of view because I'm writing for multiple point of views. And all of a sudden I just realized, well, I can't show it through already existing point of view, like from that 12th chapter point of view of that character. So I still didn't delete it, like the 13th chapter. I still didn't get to. This week was hard, but I'm alive. Other thing, quite useful habit I mentioned previously on my weekly recap, but now I continue doing it and I see how effective it is. I started doing the list of things I need to do. And now I have 2 pages. Like of crucials, huge things. Like not small thing like mention this or something similar. Like truly huge things. I can't bring them up. I would want to share with my pain, but that's something I advise. I think it doesn't matter what you do. I also use it for violin practice. Because if you think about it, when you pick a violin, of course there's routine you should go through, like to warm up. But then there goes the task you need to cross throughout this practice session. And all of those things kind of tangle up. You kind of know that you need to do a lot. That there's this piece to do, this and this and this. Something close as just like in writing. By writing those things down, I save a lot of time. First of all, then second, I will not forget about them. And yes, it's comfortable. And it's easier for your brain because you see it right in front of your eyes. So that's something I learned beyond writing, and now I am using it also in my writing process. You could try it. It definitely works for me. It helps for me to see it, because otherwise, head is not a reliable archive. So now that plot was my main issue, I'm constantly thinking about the plot. I am whenever I'm walking or anything, I just literally doing anything. I can cook, I can eat. Literally, I was having breakfast today and I had like the wholly new revelation. I was running to my room and yes, was writing like a madman. So because I finally get to discover my plot, that was such an issue. And I honestly don't know how it works. I mean, I should almost cry and complain about it for it to later just show up and just like... But it works anyway like this. I mean, first you need to acknowledge where is the issue. I mean, first thing is to acknowledge that there's an issue. But if you're moving to characters, also if you watched my previous video where I more widely talk about my characters, my main characters, I mentioned that Viella is the character with which I struggle, with who I struggle the most. Today was a weird day. I don't know how. I mean, almost everything I tell you right now, like throughout my week, is today. Now I see her as a character. Okay, I might not know these little things, but as a human, I can see her. And I like her. Well, I mean, as much as I can. Of course, there are flaws and so on. But now, wow. Now my other female character is hiding, which used to be other way around. Yes, there are other things I kind of got to question this week. First, when I only started writing, I didn't even finish like the first chapter. I thought I am writing dark fantasy, okay? And maybe if you read Alchemist, I was even thinking about something even darker than this. And now I reached second part. Well, not really. The book will not lead my favorites, but there are other things. I mean, I can make a video about it later that I kind of noticed for myself, but yes, not like something like Once Upon a Broken Heart, but I took something from it. So anyway, I was reading it, and well, I mean, a lot of things are kind of described as they are, which is something I wanted to do initially. But I kind of got scared because I did not want trigger warnings on my book. I still don't. I don't like when, even in Alchemist, I didn't like that there were trigger warnings there. I don't like trigger warnings. I mean, I don't know. Does Game of Thrones has trigger warnings? I mean, there are also some things described. I don't know how do I know if I should put trigger warnings? I mean, a lot of things can be labeled as trigger. Say it straightly. If you're careful now, you will notice. So I thought about it like this. Then I started reading Alchemist, and kind of I got the idea, not that I reconsidered, it's just that my book sounds my world sounds way too kind. There are cruel things, just a bit different cruel than Alchemist. Different kind of cruelty. My book almost seems like childish. Like monologues aren't really. So, I mean, of course, generally think I cannot myself judge on how... I think I can't. Maybe I do. I don't know. Maybe I can judge like by the... I don't trust myself to objectively judge my book. Like the thoughts or... Well, I mean, maybe I can. Because if it summons feelings in me, then maybe it has a chance to summon feelings in someone else. So I kind of weird thought. And maybe I should think about it. Yes, that was something I was thinking because my book is neither. I don't know even, maybe I should... Because I don't know, I mean, something Game of Thrones are epic fantasy, something it's dark fantasy. Then I go to different writing platforms and they change those titles in different ways, and I don't know where is my book. I don't know where should I direct it. I have no idea. It's weird. Like I think I said it before that I have no idea what my book is. I just write it. And I mean, it's not that I want to classify it. It's just that what am I writing? But yes, generally I can live without it. That's for sure. But that's for sure. Oh, I wanted to brag. I was in a bookstore today and I brought Donna Tartt's Secret History. The Secret History and The Red Rising. since I got into fantasy reading once again. I didn't start it right away. I'm working on myself and my reading habits, so yeah, I mentioned everything. I did mention everything. I'm a genius. I more or less now, but after I say it, I continue doing it. So anyway, I will try once again. I will try to leave editing already. At least I will try. Also, I think I will spend my time thinking about this scene coming next, because otherwise I need to already connect those things, okay? I am I am a person who likes to connect things, so it makes sense. That's how I learn everything. Everything has to connect together. I connect things, so that's how I use them. I use system. I see it as one system, and then I kind of learn those things because one thing is connected to other. That's more or less how I learned English. Well, I mean, not the not a masterpiece, but I mean, if we take that I wasn't a straight A English student, and I learned it from books, games, and movies. Then I mean, I think I did great. So I can't now move further because till this chapter I saw clearly where I'm going, because that was one part of the book. Now I'm starting another, and that part is like, if to say it, it's not existing. I mean, I see it like second part, like first part, which I have written already, and then there's second, third, fourth, and then there is this twist, and final, and here comes the second book. If we're being honest, how I see it right now, it sounds ridiculous, but that's how it is right now. If we are being honest, that's how I see it. So I should like make this kind of, I mean, if we take that first part is like, okay, we take 10 chapters, then second 10 chapter and second is wow. It's a great one. I can still hear her laughing. So anyway, okay, I'll try to speak slower. So first part is like 10 chapters, and so like, for example, 5 parts per, like 10 chapters per 5, no. So just 10 chapters per one part, and for example, like maybe, I don't know, not 10 parts, but maybe 8. That's a lot, but it's possible because people have read Alchemist, so I have hope in people reading mine. So also, this topic for another video. I will tell you what I took from Alchemist. So that's what I was talking in my previous video about reading. Actually, like generally, is because despite what you're reading, it matters what will you take from it and whether it's all worth it. I still take some things from every book. It just depends on what kind of thing and whether it was worth it. Of my time, effort, money, the creator supported. So, okay, I can firmly aware that I didn't write a single word in this diary since last weekly recap. Like I said, this week was, did I said it, that I was taking my exam this week, and because of it, I was just practicing and not really writing. So, no, I did do something. I did do the world building, actually. Did I? Or was that previous week? Okay, don't pay. I hear my family's debts for me. I note every single one of them. So, I mean, here, I like some astrological terms. I translated into different language. so it caught at my ear. I mean, my book has like this astrological note. I don't know how to say that otherwise. I didn't like the our terms, like Latin I mean, is good, but not when that Latin word is used like is the only word now. Well, in English at least. So I translated it so it doesn't cut the eyes, at least, because I didn't. I mean, it's all my world building, like times, seasons, month, and then there is this human term, like our Earth term, like from our world, and yeah, I didn't like it. Did I fix it? I didn't. Let me fix it. See how it works? That's not, I can't call it an editing. So, yeah, but at least I fixed it. I needed to fix it. I think it's once I mentioned it, but still needed to fix it because I wrote it to fix it, but I didn't fix it. So anyway, yes, that's it. I think that's it. I better stop. Anyway, if I remember anything, I will bring it up in next weekly recap. So, yes, write me comments about what do you think. Maybe some tips. I would use some, considering it's not really a state position. Is that a position? Also, I need to learn English. I need to buy some textbooks, or I don't know. My English isn't any longer supporting my is no longer able to support my ambitions, like not ambitions, like the goal I'm trying to, like it's my English started to become an obstacle in me sharing with my opinion. So that's a no. It didn't used to be like this. Maybe I'm just tired. I mean, it's late. So anyway, yes, if anything, tips on plot, writing, editing, or just thought, I'll be grateful for it. And like, subscribe, so you get my new weekly recaps and other interesting videos. That's all, folks.